Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Look who I get to spend my morning with. Or I guess it's afternoon. These two beautiful.
Depends on where you are.
Yeah. It's still morning for me, so.
That's right. Sonja. Yep. So happy 11/11. Happy Sunday. I just super happy to be here with you all because I can tell you right now it's a little bit wobbly with the energy, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Well, we are moving into a full moon tonight, so a lot of us are emerging with that, and you're right at the end of that. Like, I am just like I need to go ahead and release this.
Yes.
And so a lot of times when we haven't released something and it needs to be released, it's going to create different wonkiness in your life. So look for where you feel a little wonky and kind of follow that trail in to see where it takes you to kind of to address what needs to be released.
Yes. I'm definitely feeling that myself for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A little off kilter, and I'm all about some balance, but I'm just like,
right.
It's like you could just feel it just escalating, and it's like, okay, can we just bring this to a head and just release and let go and move on right now?
For sure.
But remember, it's all purposed. Every step of this is purposed, and I totally understand. Like, I want to push this baby out, right? Because I've been doing this for 9 months, and I'm done, right? But those last few moments, the last few days are really purpose for that, for the health and for the baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So metaphorically, so take that energy and know that it feels like this right now, but know that it's purpose. Every moment is purpose before, and then full on ready when you can release whatever it is in your life. And again, this can be happening in dreams. You can be more anxious right now. You could be having all these crazy dreams. You can be tired. You can be feeling like unorganized and like stuff everywhere, like that kind of thing. And so.
Yeah, and guys, I'm never tired. I'm always tired lately. I'm napping. That's not what I do.
Exactly. And it's very, very in line, Lisa, with the full moon and coming up to it. Because I feel like you started this a couple weeks ago, right? So this new moon to the full moon has been a time for you to bring this, whatever you're working.
Everything's coming to fruition now.
Yeah. It's time to look at it. I do want to say hello. Napping is good. Yes. Karen, hello.
Hey,
Giving
I'm
a big
a fan.
hug.
Yes. Hi, Karen.
So I do want to just reiterate, please put your questions in and I will star them. I love that. We do not do personal questions on my channel unless you're a member, and on Members Day, on members only live stream, we address personal questions there. However, that being said, both Sonja and Lisa do personal questions on their channels when they go live. So make sure to connect to both their channels and subscribe and put that bell so you know when they're going live to address some of those questions.
Thank you.
I'm also part of the Soul Sisters Tarot, so that's where we do the personal questions.
Okay, Soul Sisters Tarot is where you do so connect to Soul Sisters Tarot. If someone could put that link in, that'd be awesome. Mimi, you need to contact me because you won those. You won Andrea's part of Andrea's deck here.
Yay! The giveaway! Yay!
Yeah, the giveaway. Yeah, on Friday she won the clarifying deck that looks like this one. It looks like this.
Oh, that deck's kind of cool.
Mimi, contact me, Debbie@freebirdspirit.com, and I can send those out to you tomorrow. Oh, well, tomorrow's a holiday, right? Martin Luther King holiday tomorrow.
Dr. MLK.
And if you missed it, we were able to connect with him this morning on Scott's channel.
Oh, awesome.
And bring in some messages. So if anybody missed that and want to catch some of the messages coming in from him, please watch Scott's channel, Scott's Coffee. And he timestamps things, so it'll be timestamped. So I think that's it on the business area. So Mimi says, Mercury in retrograde, changing of the nodes, then throw a wee bit of news balance is key. Oh, all right. Well, that's the thing. I'm sorry, I was reading some. If that was a question to start.
I was like, did she freeze? What happened there?
I thought I fell asleep because I'm always tired.
Debbie's taking a quick nap.
I was like, I'm dreaming.
Okay. Anyway. So Mercury in retrograde, so be aware of that as well. So
yeah, I think it goes to either February 3rd or 5th, something like that.
And, for those of you who feel a little bit scattered with and not feeling like you can't just get on top of things, and that I feel like that's connected to that as well. That Mercury wreaks havoc with our ability to keep organized and on top of things.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, the flurries are really falling over here.
Okay,
Winter stuff. I'm looking at the window.
That's one thing I wanted to talk about today.
Lots of big fat flurries are coming now. So
there's some real snow.
Some real snow's coming.
I just got sun rays coming in.
I know. Look at you in your little tank top.
I know. I should be wearing earmuffs.
I'm California vibing over here. What can I say?
She likes to show off a little bit on that. She's like, I'm in California.
It's hot. I'm sorry.
We have some good questions coming in here. Thank you, you guys.
Yeah, keep them coming, guys. Hi, everybody.
Here we go. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
I wanted to show that, not start it. Here's the Soul Sister Tarot, which reminds me.
You got it. Yes.
And I got the citrine one. So it's all about intention of love and light and
lovely.
Very nice.
All of that. And I mean, you guys, a little commercial here for EQ.
Commercial break.
EQ has and she's from the Soul Sister. She's the other beautiful
half. The other half, yes,
of the Soul Sisters, and she has an Amazon store, and she sells different ones with the stones with different intentions that you would want to bring in.
Yeah.
And it comes with this gorgeous.
The little sleeve.
I
don't have my sleeve.
Yeah.
Sleeve. Oh, here it is.
Here's mine. I have the soul alignment. So it has
amethyst. The one I have is the soul alignment. Yeah. Yeah.
Amethyst, rose quartz, and clear quartz in it.
That's weird. It was right here. However, it's not right there. Right. Anyways, it comes with a sleeve, a neoprene sleeve with a little hooky thing. Which you could actually hook if you're hiking or whatever, you can actually hook it on so you have it even then, although it's kind of heavy for hiking, but it's something that you can carry. And also if you're drinking something hot. But when I put the water in here, I also do a kind of a little intentional prayer over it. My water tastes really good in here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anyway, I just feel like.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I've got the soul alignment one too.
I don't know the name of her
it's
shop anymore.
goodies.
Oh yeah,
Goodies
for you.
Goodies for you. Yeah. I will post later today on the Soul Sisters Tarot page in the About section. I will post that link. So if anyone's interested.
Awesome. Okay, now, hi, Mark. Oh, see, Mark's not even getting any snow yet.
Maybe it's moving from me to you, Mark. Drifting. I don't know.
So
Mark is 45 minutes away from me, guys. So
that's nice and close.
All right. Close.
So happening in the news here, we have, I'm looking at I have two screens here, so I get to do this. Okay, a vicious winter storm begins slicing through the parts of the U.S. and U.S. Southeast. So that's what's hitting you, Lisa, right? And there's a tornado watch issued in South Florida right now. So we just need to be
I heard about that
and praying for this extreme winter.
California had the tsunami warning yesterday.
Right.
That was crazy. I was like, huh? People are texting me. I'm like,
right. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this one up since we're talking about weather right now. Come on. What's going on? Jessica's asking about the extreme weather predictions. So, on my 2022 and the water that I saw coming up and surging and possibly affecting the West Coast and Alaska and then some other continent that I couldn't see where it was for sure. I don't know if it's this one that's happening now. I did see, I'm like, something in the ocean. I kept seeing something in the ocean and I automatically just went to my brain. And this is where as readers, we need to kind of
get out of our
because I'm trying to, logically, it would be coming from, because it's huge. It's like a huge thing happening in the ocean. So my logic mind says, it must be an ice shelf or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
I never even my guides might have been trying to show me a volcano in the ocean, but I would have never, my dictionary, because they have to go off your own dictionary.
Right.
Anyway. So, hi, Deanne.
I mean, it's tough trying to put into words what those guides are saying. It's hit or miss. I admit it completely.
I mean, my guides are so patient because I'm just so like, Anyway,
look, I'm still trying to develop my language with mine, so there you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lifelong building of new symbols and signs and dictionary. It's just So, anyway, I feel like we're going to see more of this. Pictionary, exactly. Karen.
Oh, that's perfect. Yes, exactly.
It is absolutely what's going on here. I feel like we're going to have more water events, but I think we're not done seeing what this particular one is doing. I don't feel that it's done. I don't know if it's gonna. If it's what is that when you have, here's Pictionary again, you guys.
It sounds like 2 words.
A domino effect.
Yes, domino effect. Yeah.
So I see a domino effect with this current situation with the volcano. Did you guys see the picture of it?
Yes.
Oh, it is like massive.
Wow. It was.
Yeah.
I feel like, is this how, like, oh my gosh, this is how a new island is built.
Right.
It's massive.
Yeah.
So I do feel like there's going to be a domino effect with this, and we're going to learn more and more as the days come on how it's going to be affecting, and even just the water temperature and all the sea life and all that would have been affected by this.
Sure.
Like I just right when I saw I'm like, my heart went out to all the sea animals and stuff too, not just the effects of
right. And those are the forgotten little
people.
factors. Nobody thinks about the sea.
Yeah, and I just
I pulled a few cards. It's really interesting. So I got the mountain, but you notice all the snow.
Yeah.
Look at all the snow there. And then
Yeah.
I also pulled the dark matter card. To me, that looks like more like tornadoes and storms headed this way. Then I pulled the actual card of snow. So more snow, and the earth is waiting, trying to create balance.
Yes.
The equator card.
Yes.
So it's try to get back
those are
into
great
that
cards.
balance.
I love those cards. I love
these are the elemental cards. So
elemental oracle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are great cards.
Before this, I'll bring it up later. Okay. I'll bring this up again later too. So.
Oh, awesome.
But
for sure.
This is along the lines of what we're looking at right now. So, yeah, the water chimps. That definitely, and I feel like Mark addressed this a little bit earlier up here about how how this domino effect hits. Yeah, and he also feels that the volcano will create a chain reaction. Yeah, chain reaction. That's the word I was looking for, Mark.
Yeah,
domino effect.
The volcano erupts. It affects the ocean. It ripples into all these other things, and the climate's changing. And for sure, yeah. And then over on this coast, over here, with the snow that's coming or whatever, you got to go through the whole freezing temps, and then when it all melts eventually, that creates a problem. And, yeah.
So Faye says that a nurse shares are now showing. Okay, well, now showing up in Maine because the waters there are increasing. So let's read on this. Let's see how it's going to affect the West Coast and Alaska and all up in there. Because in my 2020, I was seeing it along that coast. I mean, I kept getting Alaska, but I saw it on the West Coast. I'm not sure how. I didn't really see an intensity.
I mean, even before throwing any cards, I feel like Debbie, you were on point because you did talk a whole lot about the glacier stuff. And
I did.
I do think there's something about that.
You think it's connected, eh? Do you think the warm waters are going to affect those glaciers?
Oh, for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
There might be a leak. Ooh, I just got the chills on that.
Yeah. And I'm not even sure I've got the right deck for this question, but let's see.
I feel like the further south you are, the safer you are as far as any of this goes.
Yeah. I just want to say, Ozair, Debbie has your question marked, so you don't have to keep putting it there. She does have your question starred, so we'll get to it. No worries.
I star in the question.
Yeah, she's got it.
But I like how you
makes it really like you can see it really good. It's awesome.
The hearts and
Is there an overachiever in the chat in there? What's going on?
Oh, they're like, you're going to see my question.
I got something to say. You guys are going to read on it.
They know me too well. They know I miss shit. They're like, I got to put this in a few times because I know she misses shit. True that.
That's
Okay.
funny. All right, affecting the coast.
I think we're okay.
I did get the Emperor, and I'm kind of seeing that as Mother Nature kind of doing her thing, right? So that's the Emperor. I did get the Page of Pentacles, and I got the Magician. And putting these together, it gives me a feel of the whole movement of everything. I think even whatever we say today, I think we're going upon that whole thing that I feel where it moves, so there's so much fluidity with it. Like whatever we say today, I think a week from now it might be something else because of that chain reaction that we're all talking about, right? But I do see both of these cards as an indication of the movement, the process, the shakeup, all that stuff. There's stuff coming, guys, and it's not that's not new information, right? We kind of know that.
Yeah.
I got the 8 of Swords and I got the 10 of Swords, and this is the feeling for us where things are really out of control, out of our control. And also, there's going to be, some damage, and there's going to be, oh gosh, how do I want to say this? I mean, I don't want to be like Debbie Downer on this, but there's going to be a lot of the effect.
Okay, the 8 of Swords.
Yeah.
I got that too.
Did you get that too?
I got the 8 of Swords, and it's like mine is in the challenge position, so that would be talking about we need to be open to new perspectives. We need to be open and grasp the. I didn't mean to jump in on yours, but
No, you're fine. No, I like it when you jump in. That's cool.
Because we need to start preparing and
preparing.
be open to. I think it's going to be one of those things like, okay, we just skirted this. This could have been a way worse, and we need to be prepared and open for things that we just don't see, are having a hard time seeing coming or whatever. You know what I mean? We need to prepare for these things.
Which goes to my last card. I got the 2 of Pentacles, and that's the balance of it all.
There you go.
This is us really working it out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cause and effect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cause and effect. Yes.
So I pulled the dark matter card again. With what's coming down the pipe here. I also got cleansing storms. So this is Mother's Nature way of doing a big cleanse, a purge, and it's going to hit home. This is my home card.
There you go.
And then I have, this is my card of rain, but you notice like the hole, like it's going to leave a hole of what's happening here. And I just pulled a couple of tarot cards too. I won't go through all of them, but one of them I did pull the card of, I got the 2 of Pentacles as well.
Same. Nice.
Creating balance. And then at the base of my deck, I do have the Emperor.
And I have the Emperor.
Mother Nature sitting pretty. And I have the 5 of Pentacles as well. So there's going to be some
there
loss.
will be some loss. Yeah. Where people lose their, we saw some of that yesterday in Tonga.
For sure. Yes.
As far as the that West Coast, I feel like we've skirted some. I feel like we kind of we'll be okay. It's not going to be like what we saw in Tonga, but they will. I feel like they'll see some, but not. I feel like it's not going to be earth shattering. However, that does open this door where, okay, so we need a new perspective on how to deal with the things that we don't know that with that moon card, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Hidden. Yes. So there's going to be anxiety around this. But So it's going to give that push to, okay, we need to figure out what we're going to do with this and moving forward. And then I have the 9 of Pentacles there. Moving forward, literally, possibly even putting money. Now, I think, is this going to change people's minds? I don't know, where they look and make some changes in understanding climate and climate change, earth shifting, all these things that are happening. Maybe they're going to address it.
Hopefully. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I like what Carrie said. Be prepared for the worst and hope for the best.
Exactly.
That was a good
And
question.
she just read my cards perfectly. Yes. Yeah. It's Running Sloth says the big winter storm crossing right now. Yep. And it's Lisa's getting the corner of it. She's got the snow coming down.
I know. I got my little hat here just in case. In case it gets a little chilly in the house.
I love it. You got your gloves and your scarf too?
Yeah, I got it all.
Yeah, okay.
Just in case.
Need to get one of those big snugglies. You seen those big blankets like you can wear?
Yes, I have seen. Yes.
Yeah.
I will definitely check this video out. Melinda, put your link in here for everyone, so we can all go and look at this video.
Oh, that's very cool, Melinda. I want to check that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go to my.
Oh, there's
What?
no snow at Lisa's house. Lisa Foster is in the exact same city as me. No snow.
Oh, and she doesn't have snow, but she marked herself safe. She marked herself safe from the
That's crazy.
The water coming in.
Well, aren't you just special, Lisa, then? You're getting snow just on your house.
Getting a late Christmas over here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Pete. Carrie says, I always have a quilt or two and flashlights for winter storms. Are you covered there, Lisa, with your flashlights? And
I am. I have goodies. I will be okay. I will.
I need to update I have an earthquake kit. It's like this huge bucket that has, I think all the food expired in it now, all the dried food. So I have to replace that. But I mean, I have batteries in there. There's anything you can think. It's one of those pre-made kits because I was like, it's going to take me forever to put something together.
I know.
But it was worth the investment, and I have that tucked away. And so always good to have those kind of things.
That's right.
And you want to get them before something hits somewhere else, because that's when we think of things, right? When something happens in the world, and then by that time,
then you can't find it.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody's trying to get it. So
everybody's going in on it.
That's Lisa. I'll take one for the team. I'll take the snow for you. It's okay. She said, you can have all the snow, Lisa. I live on a hill.
He's feeling a little overwhelmed with parenting. He didn't realize that he loves it. He loves it. He and his partner, his husband, they are a good team. I can tell you that, in parenting, and also in, Pete's like, I couldn't do it without him. What's his name? Is his name Chase, or I forget his name?
Don't know.
But he really, they're a good team. They both, it's like he really gives a lot of credit to his husband as far as like
His partner's name is it Chaston?
Chaston. Okay, so I had that. That it's like he gives him equal kudos or equal something to. They are doing this together. They're his political career, his political whatever. They're doing it together. Although he's like the one that's out front and doing it, he really what a great guy. Gives him so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I couldn't do it without him, basically. And he, yeah,
he is a good guy, and he puts out good vibes. For sure. Did you have more to add with that?
I mean, he still wants the White House, so I feel like that too. Like, you know, their dream, the two of their dream team, dream team, there is the White. They eventually want to be in the White House. That's the dream in the future.
I like that you said that. Okay. I use the deck of character with this one. When you said dream team, it made me pay more attention to this card. I got the house under construction. I think that they're really trying to build something.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that's important there.
Yep.
And then I got gold mine too. A lot of prosperity and really the dream team effort, right? I also got self and I got mirror. And I think that maybe, you know, this new family life is just really causing, you know, a lot of reflection. Like, you know, this is who I am. This is the kind of dad I want to be, the kind of husband I want to be. And this is the kind of leader I want to be. I think it's like his own little personal boot camp. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, yeah. Because
exactly
he's always kind of, he's so for the right thing, I feel. So I think this just kind of, you know, gets the flames under him on getting that going. I also got Knight, and I think that's him being really taking on the challenge. He's like, you know, give me the challenge, I'm in there, is what I'm getting off of that card. You know, put me in. And
put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play, right? and then I got the world, and I got rainbow. So I guess this is just like, you know, bunnies and puppies here. I think that he's got a lot of foresight. You know, he knows what he wants to do. He knows what he's for the people. And I think especially I am not a mom, but I think there's a tendency, if you do have kids and stuff like that, you think more about the world you're bringing them into. And I think he's seeing it from that perspective. It's like, hey, you know, I'm bringing my children into something that I want them to thrive in. And I'm in a position to be able to help that happen. Mm-hmm. And I think he's taking that super seriously. Yeah. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Well, it's interesting that you brought up his partner, Debbie, because that came up for me. Excuse me. Is he currently went through a tough time? Because I did pull the 10 of Swords for him. So I'm showing like this. I just don't know if it's like the weight of you know, his position and everything that he's dealing with right now. But regardless, I did get the Queen of Swords, that he is a high achiever. So he is looking to, you know, go further in his career. I have the Six of Pentacles here. He's very much a person of generosity. You know, it's about giving and receiving, and that's what he looks to do. I pulled the Hierophant for him. So he's definitely a person of higher teachings, of values and beliefs. And then I pulled the Lovers. So I feel like this is the partnership that he has with his partner. And as Debbie mentioned, like them doing the work together and really moving forward. And I pulled the Six of Cups as well. This is the sharing and everything that goes in, and not just the sharing with his partner, but just the sharing in general of him in as a political figure.
Mhm.
But at the base of my deck, I do have the Five of Wands. You know, there's a lot of conflicts, as we know in politics in general,
Yeah.
right? There's just a lot going on. So that's what's ahead of him. But yeah, I do see him moving forward in his political career.
Nice.
Marie says all the crap he found in the department and kicked out the bad apples. Yeah. That Ten of Swords, it's just like, I don't know that he fully grasped what he was going to be walking into, and has had to work through some super disappointments. But I feel like that's why he was kind of showing us all his family support and his husband, and wrapping that understanding that brought him to a whole new level of the depth of love and what you are fighting for. I feel it's come full circle. I feel like I really grasped onto your Ten of Swords there, Sonja. But he's not one to let that hold him down, but he'll take it as lessons. He won't allow it to keep him down. I do feel he is working towards becoming that King of Swords, and I found it interesting. You know, that is his goal. I find it interesting because when I pulled earlier, and I had the White House, I had Biden card and this card. So I find that interesting. I'm going to revisit that another time, not today, but interesting. His challenge, however, is he doesn't have that full. If he stepped into it right now, he wouldn't have that full backing or whatever. He needs to build up some more. He's had a lot of obstacles. He's working through them. But there's good ending. He's going to be at the right place, something that really suits him. It looks like there's some kind of somebody approaching him, like an offer. But he's really meant, it'll be something he's really meant for. Like he's literally meant for this. Like he's the most natural fit for whatever it is.
This is his wheelhouse for sure.
Yeah.
His wheelhouse. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Lisa's a cat sitter, and I wish you lived in Colorado Springs. Luna would love you. She's up there sleeping.
Oh.
Good question. We spent a lot of time on that one, actually.
What's up next?
All right. We're looking here. Here's one of.
Well, Afghanistan going to capture part of Pakistan. You know, it's so interesting to me, and I hope this isn't me saying something that makes no sense at all, but I just think it's so funny that there's this whole element of the capturing of things.
Yeah.
It's
Is
like
that
what?
still?
What? It's like we're not the wild wild west anymore, and getting our territories. It's like Russia and
Yeah.
the Ukraine and Pakistan, Afghanistan. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't know. I'm probably not explaining that well, but I hope y'all know what I'm talking about.
I hear you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's like I don't know.
I see. I don't. They're not showing me a capture of part of, but I do see like an underground. Okay, I'm just going to say what I'm seeing because I get things in metaphor Pictionary, so we have to figure out what this means. And since this is a shared experience, let's figure this out, you guys. So I'm seeing like an underground, full-on underground tunnel back and forth type of thing between Afghanistan and this part of Pakistan that you're questioning about. I feel like they're going to get things. They're going to get what they want without having to move in and capture. That's the feel I am getting. It's like I don't see like a full-on any like that, but I do see this underground connection that is back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. Do you guys?
Well,
I don't know. I'm still kind of looking here.
okay. So I have the Seven of Wands. So like there's boundaries that are trying to be set, and I also have the Page of Wands, which I love this. So this is kind of like my free spirit card. And then I have the Star as well. So I feel like based on these, that I don't really see necessarily a capture per se. I have the Wheel of Fortune, which can also mean a movement, positive change, and then justice. So with that, I feel like, there may possibly be an attempt or something like that, but I think that it's still going to be free, with that free spirit card that I have here. At the base of my deck, I do have the 10 of Cups, which can represent harmony as well. So I don't know. I'm going to say that I don't really see it, but I'm not certain. But that's kind of what I'm feeling based on what I'm receiving from the cards here.
Yeah.
I think I'm picking up on what
you're throwing down
collectively, because you got justice, Sonja, but I got judgment.
Oh,
I get judgment, which is interesting. And then I got I'm feeling that whole thing that I think you were saying, Debbie. I don't think it's so much a takeover. It's not that large of a scale, but there is something kind of scurrying in there. I got the Seven of Swords. I think that's a lot of deception. There's something a little deceiving, a little bit there. I got the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. So here we go again with something that's a little wishy-washy. I don't know if we're back on this whole element of intimidation, but there's definitely a reason behind what's going on. So
yeah. You want something.
That's something to look at. That's super important. But I got the Hangman and I got the Page of Swords. Those are my last two cards. So I don't know if that means that there's I think the potential's there. Seriously. I think the potential
definitely
is there for sure. But as far as the outcome, I'm not clear on that. I don't know. But I do think the potential is there for sure on that happening. But it's almost that whole distraction thing again, I think. Maybe make it seem larger than it is, but there's something else that'll
the Star.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, this is kind of been a hard read for me on this one. But there's something to pay attention to for sure.
Yeah, I feel like, I have Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like a new proposal coming in, a
Mhm.
new offering, and it will provide a breakthrough.
That's
So,
the Wheel of Fortune altogether. What I have.
yeah,
here.
right here, 3
Yeah.
cards in the Wheel of Fortune. Exactly this. I feel like whatever issues they've been working on, solved. You know what I mean? So, and again, solved. What does that mean?
That's
It-
open for
Right.
interpretation. Yeah.
But I do feel they're going to come to some kind of something to pause this takeover.
Some agreement,
Mhm.
some sort of
Some
agreement.
kind of,
That's for the
but still,
justice.
because they're getting what they want
Yeah.
underground. Although a lot of people said they actually do have underground tunnels there. Who knew?
Okay.
But they're getting what they need somehow. They're getting like a, you know, it's like, here's the Band-Aid. You know what I mean? Here's
Right.
this. We'll offer you this under here if you don't do, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's something like that. So I hope that helps. Goes there.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I don't feel they're going to answer that question about if people need to move. I'm not getting any. I know, Ozara, you want to know if you should move or if other people should move. I'm not getting a. I don't feel like it's an individual. If you're supposed to move to create and open up an expansion for yourself somewhere else, that's individual to you. But to ask for a whole area is it's too, the energy's too.
It's like a spiritual case by case basis.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. That's a good word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Dinah. Oh.
Who will face
right. So you know how sometimes we have like my king of hearts, my king of cups is Biden, you know, and we have specific, and so for different people, want to throw cards with the question who will face indictments.
I mean, I can.
So I don't have specific cards for specific people. So if you want to throw people's names out there,
I'm pretty cut and dry. I've got the Biden card. I've got the I think it's usually the devil.
Right. I have the Biden card and I have the Trump card. That's
but the rest of them I don't really have categories like that. It's just kind of how I feel. But
I do know that like when cards do come up, like, oh, this one's always like Gates, or this one, you know, this one usually comes up with this person, or
it's very specific to the reading. If a certain card jumps out at me, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But I mean, we can try if you want, but I don't know how specific it'll be on who. I think people will for sure. Oh, the indictments are coming for sure.
Yeah,
I totally feel that.
Speaking of Gates.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I do. I mean, all right. I'm gonna throw cards on this and see what Dinah and see what we get. Let's do this. Let's have some fun.
So are we picking someone specifically, or that we're looking at?
If anybody comes in to your screen, let's throw it in. But I've always Gates obviously popped in. I've always seen Gates being one of them. You have Jordan. how
This is like hard.
about this guy?
Well,
That's my trump.
yeah.
Female. We have female coming in here.
This is interesting. This is an interesting throw here. Let's see.
So definitely orange, but
I almost think I want to kind of hold up a card and see what you guys think.
yeah, that's a good idea. Let's
You know
play
what I
that.
mean? I'll throw one more card. Okay. Well, here's what I've got. We'll see what this is. All right. So I got lounge chair. And when I did the deck of character, when I get this card, I always think of somebody that is completely clueless, totally thinks they're safe, has no idea about consequences, anything like that. I mean, could this be one of 45's kids? Could this be, I don't know. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Here's another
Lindsey
one.
Graham.
Yeah, that's a good one. I got weirdo. That's like 20 people there, right? I'll just lay that down. We know that's like everybody.
Yeah.
I got Meadow. Is this Meadows? I don't know. But I did get Meadow. I got Island and Ghost. Those are my last two cards.
Island and Ghost. Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I'll just let the chat feel what they're feeling on that, because I really don't know a specific person for sure.
So I looked at gates. I was just looking at in general, energy wise, of what's going to happen. And I feel like here with the Six of Swords, that people feel like they're moving to calmer waters, and that things are probably on the uprise. However, I did pull the Knight of Swords. When it goes down, it's going to be quick action. It's going to happen really fast. I pulled the Moon, and I feel like that's things coming out from the dark, light coming on to the situation. And then I got the Nine of Swords. A lot of suffering, worrying, anxiety, fears that are going to be exposed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rand Paul could totally be my lounge chair person, because he has no clue.
Yeah.
He always thinks things roll off of him. So I almost want to say maybe that might be a Rand Paul card. That would be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I do feel Jim Jordan, he came in my mind, Carol. I do have that female coming in, and so at first I'm like, is there a female in Texas? But it could just be someone who's in the kind of the limelight right now, which would be Marjorie Taylor Greene, for sure. And then him, of course. And he came up twice because I got the orange card as well. So
love that.
But it would be fun to do when just like throwing on each person, but that would take all day and night.
Oh, that's a series. We'd be here all day.
Yeah, it's a series. But don't worry, those people who need to be and
I do
And
like what
justice.
everybody's saying in chat. It's interesting. Everybody's being really insightful in there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Island and Ghost. Trump went to Epstein. See, yeah. Whew. This question made me dizzy.
Right?
It really
I
did.
need a nap again.
I feel like it's gonna. We're gonna continue to watch this play out coming up.
Yeah.
For sure. That was a very creative question, though.
Very creative question. Thank you. Aspie.
Any far right nutters act
Will
out?
any far right nutters act out on tomorrow?
Let's hope not.
Well, I initially felt more along the lines of social media. I think somebody might say something ridiculous. But let's see.
Indigo got the justice card for Gates, yeah. And he was the first one out of the gate for me, so.
Yeah, I do think somebody will tweet something about MLK Day.
I'm not. I don't feel like we're going to have any big displays from the right nutters tomorrow. However, I feel like something, and I'm going to read a little more on this. I think it says bad female linked to 45.
Ooh, interesting.
And again, she's linked to 45. Something's going to come out tomorrow in regards to someone who's linked to him. And I'm going to read a little more to get.
Well, look, Debbie, I got the matriarch and I couldn't figure out what that was.
Oh,
and
there you
said
go.
Interesting.
Ooh. So I'm going to read a little more into this, but you guys can go here.
Do you want to go, Sonja?
Sure. So I have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like a seed has been planted, that something's in motion. I don't know. It might not be as huge, though. I do have the Ace of Swords. So this has been, someone's been thinking about this.
Same. I got the Ace of Swords.
Yeah. I think someone's been thinking about it. And then I got the King of Swords. So you see the communication lines, the telephone poles there. So I think there's going to be some type of communication that does come out. But then I also have the Hangman.
Oh my gosh. I got the Hangman.
Okay. So I'm not quite sure about the Hangman, of what that may exactly mean, but I do have the Two of Swords as well. So I feel like there's some type of conflict with this. So what does that all mean? I do not know.
I don't know either. But the matriarch, like I said, I got that. And Debbie got some kind of a female thing going on over there. So I don't know what that means. And Sonja, we both got the Ace of Swords and the Hangman. I think somebody's thinking about it, is my take on that. Somebody's definitely thinking about either doing something or saying something or whatever. But I don't think it's going to be anything. Again, we're doing the whole grand scale thing. I don't think it's going to be anything like that. Just something just dumb.
I think that's where the Two of Swords comes in, the conflict there about this message or
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just, yeah.
And I got the Knight of Wands. In this deck, it's the Rock Star. So if somebody says something, it's just for attention.
Mm.
It's just distraction. It's just feeling relevant. Nothing to be alarmed by. It's just goofiness. And then my last card I got is actually the Nine of Cups. I got happiness. So overall, the day will be fine, but just I'm feeling, be on high alert because something might just creep through. But I don't see anything major, personally.
Whoever this female is very deceitful and betrayal to her country.
Mm.
It's going to reveal her betrayal to her country loud and clear. And not only that, if this comes out and this link comes with her, it's gonna be the beginning of the end to the rest. It's like she's the beginning of the end for the rest of the people, and she's really linked to 45 somehow. Following him like blindly.
Heather said cinema.
Oh, interesting. I'm not getting cinema on this one.
Because what popped in my head when you were talking was Bobert.
Oh, Bobert.
Bobert.
Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, that's very interesting, Lisa. That feels more aligned here. That feels, and then others are saying Ivanka. That could be. I'm not getting an Ivanka feel to this, because this would be more. It could be though. I'm gonna do it. Do your
I'm cracking up that I said Bobert. I went French on you on that one.
I like the way you say it better.
I was like,
It sounds fancy.
Bobert.
Target. I tried to make
the elephant. Oh no, that was Bobert, the elephant. That was French, wasn't it?
Oh, Babar.
There we go. Babar.
I tried to make her cool. No such luck.
Ron posted the link to. I'm gonna try to pin the link for the GoFundMe for Jeffrey.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah, I put something on my community tab on my on Spirit Intuitive Tarot, that one, where it's I shared whatever Celtic Sheila had posted what his PayPal is.
Oh, my heart just goes out to him.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Love, peace, great French writer.
Any little bit helps. Any little bit helps, even if it's like $5. Do you guys want to share what happened, just in case someone doesn't know about it?
Connie said Jeffrey was on earlier. He is gutted and shattered. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah. So his apartment caught on fire.
And he barely got out.
Yep.
I tell you one thing, there's nothing more important than saving yourself and having your life here. Everything else can be replaced.
Right. We've still got Jeffrey.
I mean, it's long. I had a friend who lost her apartment. Her apartment burned down as well, and it's two actually friends. So it's really a tough time to rebuild and get everything in order. So, and part of it was his business too, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
He had
I
a
mean,
bed and
he's an
breakfast,
artist.
and his own business, textiles, t-shirts and scarves and stuff like that.
Yeah. So every
Yeah.
little bit helps.
So yes, please help him if you can, even if it's just $5. Spirit Whisperer Pendulum said yes. I got a yes on Bobert as well. This could be Bobert or someone very similar to her.
Mm-hmm.
Someone very similar to her energy, right?
Yep.
So let's be looking for that tomorrow. Wouldn't that be a justice on Dr. King Day?
Yes, very much so.
His message was so amazing this morning, you guys.
On Scott's channel?
Yep.
You have to check that out.
And he'll have it timestamped so you can go straight there. It was right at the beginning. So.
Oh, okay. I saw a little bit of you guys, but it was more toward the middle.
Yeah, you came in a little bit later after it. Yeah, I feel like. Thank you for that question, Aspie. And here we go. Voting, right? I'm just going down the list of time, and the questions came in order. So sorry if I missed any of your questions, but I'm just going in order here of what I saw. How's that?
Sounds good.
So I pinned that at the top too, Ron. Thank you for doing that. So people coming in will see it as well. Thank you, Ron. Okay, I know we should worry about voting rights and mid-elections, but is it But it is
Reckoning.
How are the Democrats looking on both issues?
Guys, my cat just
Vega.
knocked all my cards off of the couch. Oh my God.
Charlie did?
That's so Charlie.
Charlie.
That sounds like something Charlie would do. Yeah.
I knew it was Charlie. I knew
Hey, Charlie.
She's so being better about participating, but she sucks.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, don't touch things.
Either that or she'll sit on the keyboard.
Oh my gosh.
Totally.
So I'm going to disappear for a bit. I need to pick all this up. Here.
So I read on this earlier, Sonia, on Scott's channel, and G Vega. We read on this earlier. So I'm just gonna, if you want to throw some cards and join in, Sonia, and see what comes up. But what kind of the overall? I mean, what I received was I got a yes and a no. Now it says mid-elections. I'm not sure. Is that the one coming in April? So let me just tell you what I got. That we wouldn't see it. We wouldn't see it passing by the first elections, which would be, I guess, in April-ish. But we could see it later on. So I got a yes and a no, which means, but it read larger as well. So also, if you want to look into that G Vega, it would be timestamped on Scott's channel, which is Spiritual Essence. Scott Allen Spiritual Essence channel. But yeah, so there's still a delay in it as far as, but I also I felt like I got a message also from Dr. King during this reading on his channel, and if I can remember correctly, it's just going to get a little worse before it gets better. And also linking in part of the message that he came in with earlier is as we shift forward, as we step into our expansion and freedom and like that, these moments are important. So these moments of, and when I say moments, this time is important. Tower moments are good like this, in that it needs to literally be blown up out of the water. And I'm looking at the volcano now, but to fall into place. And so it's uncomfortable to go through the blowing up of things, but it's necessary to the end result of what we are going for. He said when he was here on this plane, that it was, you saw all the unrest and this and that, and he said that was also a time period where it needed to be blown up, so we could get some progress. So things just need to be blown up every once in a while to get that progress, and we're in one of those now. So he said it's going to get a little worse before it gets better. So I did not see the voting rights passing before the April elections, but I did in November. Okay. So that was midterms, November. Yes, and yes, Marie, then. So that's what I was seeing.
So my cards kind of line up to that. I have the Page of Pentacles, and I feel like this is the diligence, the work that's being put into, with the voting rights and, excuse me, but the Four of Pentacles here, this is something that it's withholding. It's like we're still working on it. It's in progress. The Nine of Wands, that explains like everything. It's an ongoing battle.
Nine of Wands. Yes.
Yeah. It's an ongoing battle. So it will take some time, but I do show the Two of Cups, like a partnership coming to it. And then I have the Judgment card. So
yeah, there you go. And that Nine of Wands too, it's like, don't worry. We are not backing down from this shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Come
you know
too
what I mean?
far.
And again, we need to be out there with our signs. We need to be screaming about this, screaming. So if you have any of these types of marches that you can do in your town, and you can do it, wear your masks, double mask, get out there and march. We need to, whatever platform we have, we need to keep screaming on it.
I feel like this card really, I mean, look at that. We're like, we're bruised, we're tired. There's just so much that we've gone through and continue to go through, but
there's
not to give up, because
the Nine of Wands is all about that resilience and getting back in there, strength. That you can just pull up whatever strength you have, and you are willing to stand guard and get back in there.
Yeah, I love that we both got that.
We're in a good, and the Nine of Wands also talks about being you're in a safe position. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that you both got that card.
Yeah. Two words that stick out on my card here are courage and persistence.
Yes, exactly.
Love that.
Exactly. And we need to be that person too. Be courageous right now.
Yeah.
We need this for true democracy.
Right on.
And equal right. There's so many layers to this. Mm-hmm. It's not only for our democracy, it's for us as a people, as a united people.
Mm-hmm. United front.
United
Making
front.
it happen.
Bring us into the 20th 20th fucking century people.
Yeah.
The rest of the cards that I got the Chariot, and that's just like plunging forward, right? So that's cool. Very good card.
Yes.
And I also got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So we're talking about power and strength and prosperity, and the offers on the table. It's out there for us to take. The time is now, is what I'm getting off of both of those cards.
I'm also seeing a lot of signs being held up in that one.
Oh, and the King of Pentacles.
Yeah, doesn't it look like you're?
Oh yeah, it does. It really does.
I just totally looked at the signs. I'm like, okay, let's broadcast this.
Yep, for sure, absolutely.
All right, so I don't know if Theodore is still here, but wants to know if he'll be in.
Oh Lordy, my cat is back. What is happening? Oh.
She's like, I want to help you read.
I got things to say. Like, I can't get mad at her, right? You know, she's trying.
She never wants to come and participate.
No, there she is. It's so sweet. What a good girl.
Okay, so I'm assuming he's asking about the former guy, 45.
He will be in it.
Is that a statement or is it a question?
I think that's just.
Oh, maybe it was a statement.
Maybe Theodore was talking to someone in chat.
Could have been. All right. We'll leave that one. We'll move on to this one.
Oh, I'm already feeling something on that one, on that question. I think so, for sure. But I don't know. We'll see what you guys think. But, gosh. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see.
That's right. Holly says it's the full moon, Lisa. She's full of mischief.
That's right.
The babies are like a role reversal. I can't find the boy. That's usually my sidekick. And he knows not to mess with my cards. He goes around them, right? She's in training. She doesn't know yet.
She doesn't know.
She's like, I'm here. Hello.
She's like, you need to show gratitude for me that I'm even here.
I know. She's being so sweet today.
So I'm going to go up here real quick. I want to put this one up real quick because everybody's talking about it. So on Interdimensional Awakening, Karen's channel at 3 p.m. Eastern time, which is coming up soon, there will be a fundraising for Jeffrey Ripe Color.
Nice.
So that might be the way to go for all of you looking to help out.
It's interdimensional awakening.
What did I say?
No, you said it right. It was typed. It's typed interdenominational. It's interdimensional.
Oh, it totally is. So interdimensional. So is the channel 3 p.m. Eastern for his.
Karen says it's 4 p.m. Eastern, her channel.
Oh, okay. So we got this all wrong.
Go up to 11:29 and post that. Karen.
Marie, sabotage. Marie. Marie's like,
leave Marie alone.
Marie's like, I just want to get the message out. You all figure it out.
There's the name and the time.
Thank you, Marie. That's awesome. So there we go. Interdimensional Awakening, 4 p.m.
It's at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So we have a little bit of a time.
On that original question we're working on, when I was picking up my little vibe, it's more or less the investigation. I'm not so sure about the rest of it. It had stages to that question. Yeah, investigate, arrested, indicted. Investigated, I think, is for sure.
Yeah, I got definitely something on the investigated part. I have the 10 of Pentacles, right? The man of money.
Mm.
And the 8 of Pentacles, you know, the master of his craft.
Mm.
The 8 of Pentacles here. But then I have the Judgment card too. And so I
Oh.
think the judgment is, I mean, it could be arrested and indicted, but I'm feeling like you, Lisa, a little bit more towards like the investigation. Definitely, it's going to take place. But I did get the Page of Cups too. This is a a romantic proposal or message, and might be the message that we want to hear. Let me pull another card and see what I get here. I got the Ace of Wands. Attraction.
Interesting. Well, here's what I have. I got worry. I got the 5 of Pentacles. In this deck, it's worry. So definitely some concern on his part. Or it's just saying there's something he needs to worry about, you know, that kind of a thing. I did get the Fool. And I think it's pretty much out of his control at this point. With whatever is going to go down, it's out of his hands. He can't manipulate. There's nobody for him to lean on with this. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. I got the Ace of Swords. Now, we're talking justice and truth. I think the truth's going to come out. This is definitely supporting the whole investigation thing. Oh my gosh, excuse me.
You are just having all kinds of things going on over there.
I need help. It's snowing outside. My cards are everywhere. My cats are crazy. Okay. My last card I got is Justice. I got the Justice card. So that might equate with some of those latter terms there, right? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I do feel that he's going to find himself in front of a courtroom or whatever. He is concerned about it. They're absolutely concerned about that outcome. There's a swift change. There's a swift change coming. His whole world's going to be rocked. Not only his world, but also that connection, whoever that mature woman is. It could be his wife, whatever. We have main female over here, though, so I don't know that. But again, it's going to affect many areas of his life. It's disrupting his whole life. But I also have Thief and Coffin coming in. So there's definitely an ending. And I'm wondering if it's affecting his, because he's married.
Well, I'll tell you what. When you were talking about it's going to affect areas of his life and stuff like that, I looked at the bottom of my deck and I got strife. Like I was really feeling the whole personal issues rolling in with him.
I feel like whatever's happening is affecting, it's going to affect his marriage as well.
Well, whatever's happening, I did pull a timing card. It's going to go down just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
Yep. All right.
Interesting. Interesting. All right.
And I was giggling because somebody said, Lisa, are you allergic to cats?
I am. I've been needing.
I'm allergic to all animals, actually, and I always have a pet. Always. Yeah. I've had dogs, cats. Can't help myself.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm not as bad as you, but I have allergies from animals.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Luna.
But I don't think it's them today. I don't think that's messing with me. I think I'm used to my babies. She's right here, guys. She's like really interactive today.
I love that she wants to be so
Aw.
social today.
Charlie's, you're so beautiful.
She's being a good baby.
So beautiful.
She's like, long as you don't pick me up.
Yeah, she's like, just don't touch me. I'm here for moral support.
Yeah.
So tonight's the night, if you can, put your things that you want to charge up in the moonlight on the
Yes.
windowsills and stuff. If you have moonlight, I know some of us are going to be under, but it also can be intention. So even if you have clouds, that moonlight is still getting through. So the intention of the moonlight. So go ahead and put those in the windowsills for recharging. And also put your intentions down for your dreams tonight. So it's not just about.
That's right.
Like it's like, am I missing anything that I need to know type of thing? As I move forward and I do this release, what is it that I need to start? You know, where do I start now? Or what do I need to see that I've been missing?
Yeah.
Let that full moon shine upon it. Does that make sense?
The moon is our tool this evening.
Yeah,
absolutely. A video is actually coming out today with the Tarot Love community. We're doing a full moon series. So,
so perfect.
That video is coming out today with Renee, myself, Andrea, Lilac Lantern, and Jen from Jen's World.
Awesome.
So love that.
That will be out today. A lot of good info about the full moon, particularly the wolf moon tomorrow, or going into this evening tomorrow.
Perfect. So everybody catch that. And is it on are you posting it on your own channels, or
no? It'll be on the Tarot Love community. I think she's posting it at 4:00 today as well. So that's something else Eastern time. Kevin's going to sleep in the windows.
Right?
Kevin, you know what? That's not a bad idea, quite honestly. I have this big window. I might actually put my pad
I think that's a great idea.
I got a lot of shit I need to really.
It's like, let's just go ahead to I need help.
Lisa needs to get her ass right in front of that window. Almost.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm really digging that idea.
Right. Right on.
Yeah, so this is a good time of, if you don't have a particular practice or ceremony that you do on the full moons and like that, that's okay. It's just all about prayer and intention. Like if sometimes my day goes so busy and I climb into bed, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the full moon. I didn't do, you know what I mean? That's okay. Just spend that time in that moment, and you can do some intentional prayers then, and know that spirit hears you. It's got you.
Absolutely.
Your team is there for you.
Spirit team has got you.
Yes.
I love that. That's a great question. I'm sorry. Manasa was asking about Jeffrey. Do you know if he has anything else other than PayPal? Does he have like a CashApp or Venmo?
I don't know, but ripe color. If you put in just ripe color in YouTube, you get his page. And
but I think I went to his page and maybe check his
his about section. Maybe he might have something in there.
You can check there to see what he has in there. But also, I don't know that there was, because I think I checked the other day. That might have changed by now because so many people are asking.
Yeah.
So,
and everything on my community tab, I had shared something that Celtic Sheila had. I think Scott had put something up, and it was just his PayPal.
But I do have a feeling that on interdimensional awakening, we'll have all that information.
Okay.
At 4 p.m. Eastern time.
A little over an hour from now.
An hour. So everybody can have their little break. I'm going to go ahead and pull just a card for just as a overall message for everyone. If you guys want to pull.
Yeah, I have my moon affirmation cards. So I love that. I want to pull one of those.
I need to invest in Oracle decks, because when we do this, guys, all I have is tarot cards and one Oracle deck, really.
Debsy, Interdimensional Awakening on YouTube. We'll be doing a live fundraising event today at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. If anybody wants to write that down, I can get it up on the screen so everybody can see it. That'd be awesome. Write it down for me. I know you guys are quick typers.
They are. Their little fingers are just.
Oh, my cards are hiding from me. Where'd they go?
All the cards are hiding.
They are. Huh.
Marie posted his PayPal here in the chat as well. I believe it's Jeffrey at Ripe Color.
All right, ladies, let me go first, because I got to do my whole thing where I got to read a little something, and that just, here we go.
Go for it.
Here is my card for the collective. Soul Journey.
Ooh.
Soul Journey.
Ready.
All right, here we go. A new chapter is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy on yourself. Be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxieties to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will bring something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of your past. All that matters is what you decide to do from this moment. Your life is yours to live in whatever way is meaningful to you. You brought yourself to this life, and you are responsible for the quality of it. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember, everything you have done was the best thing to do at that time. Or you thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. There you go.
Yeah, what a beautiful encouragement. Because we get sometimes we can get so trapped into the why am I here? What is my purpose?
Right.
And you're so focused on that you're missing out on why you're here and your purpose, because you're so focused on why.
It's like
why,
quit
why.
thinking about it. Be
and
purposeful.
Be
purposeful.
Exactly. Amen. I love it.
Well, I think too, a lot of people think that they're supposed to have this big, huge, profound purpose, and that's not meant for all of us. Sometimes the smallest things that we do in life can be the most profound things that we do. So don't get so caught up in this grand scale of things. The little things are just as important.
Exactly.
I could not find my affirmation cards, which I'm really super bummed about, but so that wasn't meant for me to read on. But I have my Moonology cards, and the card, and it's appropriate. I got the full moon in Scorpio, and it says it's time to release negativity. Okay. Don't we all need to do that, right?
Yes.
And I'm just reading a couple of highlights about this. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. That's another thing of what it can mean, just versus negative energy. But if you've been living your life in fear, if there's something that you want to start or you want to change something this year, it's time to move out of that place of fear and step into living joyfully. And that message is for me as well. So I am taking that to heart. And what does it say here? You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. And also letting go of arguments. So whatever negative is coming up, Debbie mentioned it earlier about really sitting and feeling what's coming up with you, especially with the full moon and we're in Mercury retrograde. I've been feeling wonky as well. So really sit with what's coming up. And I'll make this brief, a quick thing that you can do. You don't have to do a full-on full moon ritual, but just write that stuff down. Write it down, what it is that you want to release. I like to set my things on fire of what I'm releasing, and then I put it down the garbage disposal, right? Because that's just negative energy that I'm releasing and getting rid of. And then set your intentions of what you do want to have in your life. So, and being in a place of gratitude. Gratitude is really, really important. Being thankful for what we have right now in this moment. So,
Love that.
Love it. Gratefulness really sets you solid on the right path.
Yeah, it puts you in a good space for
It
sure.
really
Yes.
does. I ended up pulling 3 cards, and I feel this is very appropriate to just to kind of add to further the message that you all have already brought in. Live a vibrant life.
That's a beautiful card.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's one of
Oh my God.
Andrea's cards, Lilac Lanterns Oracle deck that she made.
That's very beautiful.
Colors are perfect. But remember, we are transforming constantly. We are maneuvering, we're growing, we're expanding. We go in and out of cocooning and coming out, in and out of cocooning, because as we continue to grow new muscles and like that. And I love the butterfly on here and our continual transformation and depths of more and more freedom consciously daily, and really to focus forward and like moment to moment, right? In that expansion. And in doing so, the rest will fall off. That cocoon falls off and like that. And then around it for fun, my crown will be staying on for the remainder of the day.
Love that.
You are the queen. And know your power. Know how that you move energy just as well as everyone around you. Walk in that empowerment. Be the queen. And then give the gift of love today. And that's kind of like walking in that light and letting it shine to all those around you. So,
Beautiful.
Blessings to you all. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yes. Love you guys.
And we'll see you all on Interdimensional Awakening channel at 4 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern time.
Yes.
So blessings. Continue to keep each other in your hearts and minds as we press forward. We're doing this together, guys.
Yes.
Team effort.
Blessings.
Team effort.
All the way.
So we'll all be seeing you all week on all our channels. And so love and light. Oh, Luna just woke up. She's like,
hi, everyone. She's like, oh, mommy's free.
oh, Mommy.
You're right. Mom.
Saying goodbye. Anyways, blessings. Stay warm. Absolutely. Stay safe and warm.